Question 7. The area of a square is 16 centimeters squared. The square is enlarged to make a new square, square B. The area of the new square is 144. How many times bigger is square B than square A? Now, this is a bit of a trick question because it depends. It's actually not very specific. We could mean how many times bigger are the side lengths, or we could mean how many times bigger is the area. And it's a different answer depending on what you're checking. So, if we are checking the area, we're going from 16 centimeters squared to 144 centimeters squared, and we're seeing what we're timesing by. So 140, so it's basically how many 16s make 144. Well, if it was times 10, that'd be 160, and obviously that's too big. So if you knock 16 off of 160, that would be times 9. And so knock 16 off 160 is 144. So it must be times 9. So it's basically going to be 9 times bigger if you're looking at the area. So if we're looking at the area, it is 9 times bigger. However, there's a different answer. And again, this question is deliberately vague. In an exam question, they'd have to be more specific about what they wanted. So if you look at the area, it's 9 times bigger. But now let's talk about the side lengths. So let's say this side length in comparison to this side length. That's not going to be 9 times bigger, because if it's a square of 16 area, then it's got to be a 4 by 4 square, because 4 times 4 length times width gives you 16. If it's a square of 144 area, it's got to be 12 by 12, because 12 times 12 length times width gives you 144. And then if you compare the two side lengths, so comparing the two side lengths, you'll realize that it's not 9 times bigger. It's actually only 3 times bigger, because 4 times 3 gives you 12. So how many times bigger is square B than square A? Well, if you're comparing the areas, it's 9 times bigger, the new area. But if you're comparing the side lengths, it's 3 times as long, 3 times bigger.